Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's Oakland going up against Albuquerque. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. My partner ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher tonight, Joe Musgrove.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Righty delivers. That one hooked foul. Turns and fires to Betts. Up the middle, Kim tosses to first, and Betts is gone. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one well upstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Keeps the inning alive, and now Shohei Ohtani to the plate.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Throw to first. They got him, and that will end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy, showing the slab in today's game, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ha-Seong Kim stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times, just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the left field.
Everything was on time and good in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And stepping in is the speedy Jose Azocar. That one the other way. Lux tossed to second, throw to first, but he beat it. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Ohtani, the former MVP, he throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Checks over to first, back safely. Azocar leads off first with one away. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The 0-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Azocar around second, headed for third. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And you can drop one in there between the outfielders. You know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Man at second. That misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Wouldn't chase that time. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The 2-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. One out and a runner at second here on opening day. And down on strikes. 2 down.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. That's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high-leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Two outs. And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is downstairs. Struck him out looking. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go on to inning number 2. The Sky Sox out front, 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Musgrove back to work.
Well, Blue, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his second MVP. He's just so darn cute.
Ripped on the ground to second. Bogarts with the throw to first. One up, one down. Here comes Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
One down, base is empty. And another ball. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-2. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Up and in, ball one. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk. And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Tatis waits. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. And that's outside. 2-0. And another ball. And that's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now the third baseman, Davis Wenzel. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-2 on the way. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Cronenworth, the lead runner out at second. Wenzel over at first with 1 away. In for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Pitch in the dirt. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Two on, 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, James Outman. The pitch. Outman, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Jason Hayward. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Tatis after it. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kevin Newman stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And another ball. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jose Azocar. And here it comes. And misses inside. All right, Singer, you know him at door. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
This one in the air right field. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. Azocar aboard here at first with nobody out. And now 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Now one miss. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the 3rd. There's a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a 1-1. And it finds its way through for a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Luis Campusano digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No movement on the base. It's ball 1.
need a strikeout and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases juiced, no outs. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. And he deals. Got him. And that is a big first out.
Now batter, right fielder.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bases loaded, 1 away. The 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. Walked his first time.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it. If they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
2 outs. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Fastball for a strike. 2 outs. Bases are full. In the air, right side, on the move. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Huge opportunity missed there. On to inning number 4. The Sky Sox lead it 1-0. Start of the 4th, and now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. That one off the mark. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Just misses. And the count is filled up.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it's Gavin Lux. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball one, no strikes. Betts on at first, nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Kicks and deals. Outside. And the count is 3-1. Tony Gwynn to bat next. The 3-1. And ball 4 to a ball.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Gwynn in the box now, takes strike one.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage, but on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Nope.
That one a little bit high, and now it's even 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike. Two balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Tying run in scoring position, top half of inning number 4. Next pitch in for a strike, 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Misses outside, and that's ball 3.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one is absolutely belted. Tatis going back. See you later. A 3-run dinger. It's 3-1.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
1 down, and now it's Max Muncy. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. One out, bases empty. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. Musgrove maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track. And
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Davis Wenzel, looking for his first big league hit right here. The pitch. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
And that's down and away.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead of the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Merrill takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
0-1, no strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one misses, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one in there across the letters. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that one was scorched. An absolute missile. It almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. First pitch, not close. And the right-hander deals. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, James Outman. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
In the air to left down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. One away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. Back to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie now. 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
1-1 now.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. 2 outs. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Two now. That's a little bit low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
In the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it, brings it in, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Jose Azocar. Ohtani back to work. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Well, these players looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Second baseman, Sander.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. And that one missing low. Here's a 1-1. Out towards left center. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And here is O'Neal Cruz. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one. Bogarts, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Mark Leiter Jr. preparing to come on if needed. Fire Eisen warming up as well. And that one almost hit him. And now it's 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
At the belt and fires. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. The Whales out front here, 3-1. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Here the right-hander back to work. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Deal 1. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Gets down for a hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Johnny Brito.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So man aboard. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Here's one of those crazy stats about Tony Gwynn. If you split his career numbers in half, he'd still rank first in Padres history in runs, hits, total bases, and doubles.
Way upstairs, and now 2-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Nobody out, runner at first. Bounce to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Siggy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
And a strike in there.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
In there at the knees. That is strike two.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Off the plate inside, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two on, one out. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So they strand a pair on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Whales have the advantage, 3-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Luis Campusano, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The line of the pitch. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. The wind of the pitch. On the ground. Lux. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch misses. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Just missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The first baseman, number 9.
Man at first with one gone. Jake Cronenworth will hit next. Leiter checks on first. Tatis dives back in.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Righty delivers. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they trail by one.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So digging in, Davis Wenzel.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
And the pitch. In there at the knees.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
One-run game, one out, one on.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. The 1-2. Up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. What a double play that was. Getting over. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, James Outman.
Leading up for Oakland, the center fielder, James Outman.
The pitch. There's your strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
High fly ball down the left field line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Righty to the plate. Hard hit left side. Gathers and throws to first. One up, one down.
The left fielder, number 23,
Jason Hayward, the next to hit. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. The pitch.
One ball, two strikes.
just
Nope,
misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
The punch out there, and that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Kevin Newman. Fastball for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Yeah,
One ball,
that skips
2
into there.
strikes.
And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Bogarts. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. JP Feyereisen on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
And he deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2. And there's a ball. Pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Another 1-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Right-handed reliever. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got a leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here is Ha-Seong Kim. And that's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Here comes a pitch. Down the line. On his way over. He's got it. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose.
Now the left fielder, Jose Azocar. 1 for 3. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, 2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swung and missed, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the top of the 8th, digging in, Mookie Betts. Brito back to work. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. The pitch. Chop to third. Wenzel throws to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Second baseman,
Gavin Lux digs in now. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
now batting, right fielder,
Tony Gwynn getting ready to hit. And takes low for ball 1. Lux leads off first with 1 away. That one in the dirt, and it's 2-0. That clips the corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. Inside, just missed.
Don't be surprised if ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
1 down, runners at second and third. And downstairs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
3-0.
Pitch is in there. And now 3-1. Second and third here. One away. And they're at the knees. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air. Cronenworth under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Now set.
2 outs, bases full. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Missing inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And another ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Patino appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 1, getting cranked up as well.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Bounce to the right. Bogarts tosses to first, and they get the out on Smith. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yimi Garcia.
Now, Yimi Garcia.
Here's Xander Bogarts.
The second baseman,
And here it comes. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the bullpen, Evan Phillips. The closer is getting loose. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now a chance for Luis Campusano. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 1-2.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
The pitch.
Pull, that's inside.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 1. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
So digging in, James Outman. The pitch. Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and deals. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Tom Cosgrove, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. That's in there. 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That misses, and it's 1-1. And now the lefty.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Newman at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. The Whales have the lead, 3-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips. A chance at his first save of the year. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
is down and in.
1-1.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2. Strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Cronenworth in the box now, takes strike 1. At the belt and fires. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And ball 1. Into center. Out drifts towards it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Davis Wenzel. Inside, just missed. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. Ball game.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 3-2 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the home team, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Bye.